Hey there, it's Super Bowl week. Are you excited?
You seem a skosh befuddled.
Huh?
This is the week of Valentine's.
Who are you?
Princess Kiliana Consuela Diara Dion Whittaker Bryant III.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna get back to these kids.
No need to beg.
Huh?
Of course, I would deign to assist you as you educate these precious plebeians about compassion.
That's not what I
know, it is such an honor. We royalty rarely associate with the rank and file citizens, but I want to demonstrate that you matter to me.
Thank you?
No, thank you. It was so dreary in the palace with no one but the footmen and the maids and the governesses and the butlers to talk to. I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah, totally. Sounds dreary?
Exactly. So, what is first on the docket for today's festivities?
Well, I was gonna help these families play a game of Would You Rather.
Oh, I love that game. Can I partake in the tournament?
It's less of a tournament and more of a get-to-know-you kind of activity.
Go on.
Okay. We're going to put a Would You Rather option on the screen, and you and your family have to debate about which you would rather. So, whoever is in control of the device, be sure to pause after the slide goes up, talk about it with your fam, and then play again when everyone has shared their opinion.
Oh, how droll!
What does droll mean?
It's the same as mirthful.
Huh?
Farcical.
Fartsicle?
No! Ew! How unpalatable! Farcical. I don't know how to be more clear.
Okay, well, here's the first Would You Rather question. Would you rather watch the Super Bowl on TV or watch the game in the back row of the stadium?
The telly. Obviously. How else can my entourage serve me with drinks and snacks while I watch?
I think I prefer the stadium. Next question. Would you rather be a player that rides the bench or be the team mascot? Definitely riding the bench.
Oh, I already ride a carriage everywhere. Riding a bench would be a waste. I choose the mascot.
Okay, time for the next question.
Pardon me, is the next query related to a rather large bowl?
The Super Bowl? Yeah, why?
Please don't take offense, but the Super Bowl is a pointless endeavor. 22 overly large men chasing a pig around a big field.
That's one way to look at it.
I humbly request we turn our attention to the real holiday this week. Next query. Would you rather get candy as a gift or flowers as a gift?
I guess candy?
Oh.
What?
Well, flowers are far more special, but never fret. Next query. Would you rather eat 1,000 sweetheart candies or 2 flowers worth of rose petals?
Rose petals? Like bike pedals?
Not sure.
Okay. Definitely sweetheart candies.
Flowers, darling. Always choose flowers.
Okay, Kiliana.
Yes, peasant?
I don't think co-leading this MecKidz is working out.
Oh, thank goodness. I feel the same.
Great. So... Oh, you want me to leave?
Obviously.
You know what? I'm gonna send you to worship God with crew while Kiliana and I sort this out.
Oh, yes! I love to sort things out.
See you in a bit.
Crash. afraid, 'cause you light the dark, you fill my heart with courage. When I'm afraid, Jesus, you are my hope. I call your name, you keep me safe, your strength is perfect. I will trust in you alone, you are my hope. Your strength is endless, and I believe it. I won't be afraid, 'cause you light the dark, you fill my heart with courage. When I'm afraid, Jesus, you are my hope. I call your name, you keep me safe, your strength is perfect. I will trust in you alone, you are my hope. You fill my heart with courage. When I'm afraid, Jesus, you are my hope. I call your name, you keep me safe, your strength is perfect. I will trust in you alone, you are my hope. You are my hope.
Let's go! You guys know what time it is. It's February.
It's February, right?
Yes, it's February. What are you thinking when February comes? Of course you're thinking about Valentine's Day. But it's also time for our new memory verse. If you love one another, everyone will know that you are my disciples. John chapter 13, verse 35. Woo! Everyone, let's get into it. Stand up on your feet. Join with me. Let's do this verse together. You guys ready? If you love one another, everyone will know that you are my disciples. Woo! John chapter 13, verse 35. Let's go! Memory verse, memory verse.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of John, chapter 4, verses 1 through 42.
There had been trouble between Jews and Samaritans for hundreds of years. Samaritans worship God differently. They believed different things. They talked differently. In fact, Jews thought it was a sin to spend any time with a Samaritan. So when the road branched and Jesus took the road towards Samaria, his friends were probably shocked.
Whoa! Slow your roll.
Hardly anyone takes this road.
But Jesus didn't slow down.
Jesus?
It looks like he's planning to go right through Samaria.
Oh, boy.
The day grew hot as Jesus and his friends trudged through Samaritan territory. They finally reached the town of Sychar.
We'll rest here.
Isn't this Jacob's well from way back when?
Think so.
More than 1,000 years ago, Jacob had dug this well, and it was still called by his name.
Jesus, you look pretty tired.
Yeah, you wait here. We'll go into the town and get some food.
Hopefully we don't have to talk to any of these people.
Exhausted, Jesus sank down onto the bench beside the well. The sun beat down. He was thirsty, but he had no bucket to draw water from the well. Soon, a Samaritan woman arrived at the well. Few women came to draw water in the heat of the day, so it's likely that she was avoiding the other women of the town. When she saw Jesus, the woman stopped and looked away. Men rarely spoke with women in public, and a Jewish man would never be seen with a Samaritan woman.
Will you give me a drink?
The woman nearly dropped her bucket as she stared in amazement at Jesus.
You are a Jew. I'm a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?
You do not know who is asking you for a drink. If you did, you would have asked him. He would have given you living water.
Sir, you don't have anything to get water with. Where can you get this living water? Our father Jacob gave us the well. Are you more important than he is?
Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but anyone who drinks the water I give them will never be thirsty. In fact, the water I give them will become a spring of water in them. It will flow up into eternal life.
The woman wasn't sure what to make of Jesus' words, but she did know how tired she was of coming every day in the heat of the day to get water, of hiding from her neighbors who talked behind her back.
Sir, give me this water, then I will never be thirsty, and I won't have to keep coming here.
Go, get your husband and come back.
This request made sense, because at that time, it was unusual for a man and woman to talk alone.
I have no husband.
Jesus already knew this. In fact, Jesus knew everything about the woman's life, even the pain she held in her heart.
You're right when you say you have no husband. In fact, you've had 5 husbands, and the man you live with now is not your husband.
Once again, the woman stared at Jesus in wonder.
Sir, I can see that you are a prophet. Our people have always worshipped on this mountain, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem.
A new time is coming. In fact, it's already here. True worshipers will worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth. They are the kind of worshipers the Father is looking for.
The woman felt as though her head was spinning.
I know that the Messiah is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything.
Jesus looked directly into her eyes.
The Messiah you're talking about? That's me. I'm he.
Those words settled deep into the woman's heart. She knew they were true, and that this truth was bigger than all the messiness, confusion, and sin in her own life.
Jesus, we got some bread and honey.
Oh, and we forgot to leave you the water jar.
Jesus' friends had returned, but they stopped when they saw the Samaritan woman.
I was just going.
The woman was so excited by what she'd experienced that she ran back into town, leaving her water bucket behind. Instead of hiding from her neighbors, she shared her news with everyone she could find.
Come, see a man who told me everything I've ever done. He knows everything about me. Could this be the Messiah?
The villagers of Sychar listened to the woman. They came to see Jesus and begged him to stay. For 2 days, Jesus spent time with the Samaritans, something that would have been shocking to other Jews. And many of the Samaritans believed in him.
We know this man really is the Savior of the world.
Even though the Samaritan woman had made wrong choices and been rejected by others, Jesus chose to talk with her. He made it clear that no matter what she'd done or how she'd been treated, that she mattered to him, and so did all the other Samaritans.
Hi again, and hello! So, we watched that video, and
It was glorious.
can you stop interrupting me?
Oh, of course. Do go on.
Jesus made it a point to talk to and spend time with people who were different from him, and we should too.
Exactly. Jesus cared about everyone, and so every human being is worth our time and attention. We need to see everyone as valuable, even if they are not royalty.
And even if they are royalty, all people are important, and so we need to treat them with love and respect. There is no excuse for ignoring, excluding, or treating people badly. No excuse.
So, here are 2 things you need to know from our story today. First, you matter to Jesus. No matter who you are, what you've done, whether you feel popular or overlooked, you matter to the God of the universe.
Second, people should matter to you. No matter who they are, what they have done, whether they are popular or overlooked, all people should matter to you. And the best way to show people that they matter is through friendship.
Oh yes, I invite people on board the friendship often to show that they matter.
What?
My yacht! It's named the Friendship.
Okay. Or you can just give people your friendship.
Never! Daddy would be so upset.
Not your actual ship. Your friendship. Like your friendship?
Oh, that makes more sense.
So, today, talk about this question. Who is someone you can show love to? How can you show that they matter to you and God?
Then, don't just talk about it. Go out and actually do it. And we will see you next week. Ta-ta!
Bye.